All right, welcome to a special holiday explainer where we're going to put your brain to the test. Get ready because this is the Yuletide Logic Challenge. Let's see if you've got what it takes. So, the big question is, do you have what it takes? You know, Santa's always on the lookout for his best elf. And hey, today, that could be you. We've got a couple of challenges straight from the North Pole to see who really earns that title. Okay, your quest is pretty simple, but it's not going to be easy. All you have to do is solve 2 riddles correctly, and you'll earn that coveted title of Best Elf. So, let the challenge begin. Let's dive right into our first puzzle, the Santa lineup. This one is all about paying close attention to the details. So picture this. You're right there in Santa's village, and you see 3 figures who all look exactly like Santa. But here's the catch. Only one of them is the real deal. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to spot the imposter. Let's break down the clues, shall we? First off, remember the setting. It's a very snowy day at the North Pole. Okay, so Santa A has snow-dusted boots. That seems about right. But then you've got Santa B, and his boots are covered in mud. And Santa C is just over there having a good laugh with an elf. So which one of these things just doesn't feel right? Take a moment, think it through. Which Santa just doesn't belong here? Go ahead and pause if you need a little more time to think. Once you've got your answer locked in, we'll move on to the next one. Now for our second challenge, the snowman's weight. This one's going to involve a little bit of festive math, but don't worry, you won't need a calculator or anything, just some sharp thinking. So here's the setup. We've got this big, friendly snowman, and he weighs exactly 90 kilograms. We also know that his weight is exactly the same as the weight of 3 Mrs. Clauses all put together. Okay, now listen closely because the wording here is super important. We're not just asking for one weight or the other. We want the total combined weight of everyone involved. That means the snowman and all 3 Mrs. Clauses. So think carefully before you land on your final answer. All right, pencils down. You've tackled the puzzles, you've locked in your guesses. Now it's time to see if you've officially made the nice list. Let's get to the answers. For our very first riddle, if you guessed Santa B, you are absolutely correct. He is the imposter. But you know why? Here's the logic behind it. We're at the snowy North Pole. I mean, it's snow everywhere. So where on earth would mud come from? It just wouldn't be there. Santa B's muddy boots are a dead giveaway that he came from somewhere else entirely, which makes him our imposter. See? It's simple once you spot that one little detail. Okay, on to our second riddle. You were asked for the total combined weight of the snowman and the 3 Mrs. Clauses. The correct answer is, drumroll please, 180 kilograms. Did you get it? This one was a little bit tricky, especially if you didn't read that question very, very carefully. Let's break it down. We already know the snowman is 90 kilograms, and the riddle says he weighs the same as the 3 Mrs. Clauses together, right? So their group weight is also 90 kilograms. The question asked for the total, so you just add the 2 groups together. 90 plus 90 equals 180. Well done if you caught that little twist. And now for the moment of truth. Let's tally up the scores and find out your official North Pole ranking. Scoring is super simple. Give yourself 1 point if you spotted the imposter Santa and another point if you got the correct total weight. Add them up. So what's it going to be? A 0, a 1, or a perfect 2? So where did you land? If you got 0 correct, hey, you're a grumpy Grinch for today. But don't worry, there's always next year. 1 correct makes you a reindeer in training, which means you're well on your way. And if you scored a perfect 2, well, congratulations, you are officially the best elf. You know, this quote really nails the spirit of our challenge today. The best solutions don't always come from pure, cold logic. Sometimes they come from just approaching problems with a curious and playful mind. So, what was your rank? Did you get the top spot? The best part of a good challenge is sharing it, so go ahead and send this to a friend and see if they can beat your score. Let's see who really gets to claim the title. And that just leaves us with one final thought to chew on. You know, from finding the perfect gift to trying to navigate tricky family dinners, how many other parts of the holiday season are really just clever puzzles in disguise? Something to think about. Have a wonderful holiday season, and thanks for joining the challenge.